Hey everyone, it's Shigwen for EpicBattleground.com, and today we'll talk about lane swaps. I'll try to answer the most frequently asked questions like what is a lane swap, how do you do a successful lane swap, what are the risks, and why would you want to do a lane swap? A lane swap consists in switching your top and bot laners by sending your ADC and your support top and sending your top laner alone bot. You can see it often in tournaments, so it's really something efficient when done correctly. When you decide to swap lanes, you must have a specific goal because it has some risks. The fact that you have your ADC and support on the top lane means that you cannot really contest the Drake when the enemy team decides to go for it. Since your top laner is behind in farm because he's 1 against 2 and cannot last hit properly, he will not be able to do his part as you would normally expect. That, and the fact that he cannot prevent your bot tower from going down quite early in the game. Why would you want to lane swap when it gives such an advantage to your opponents then? The answer is that lane swaps in solo queue are last resort solutions. Imagine the following scenario. Both your top lane and bot lane compositions are countered and you really think that both lanes will lose hard. If they feed as you expect them to, you will use your towers on the Drake anyway. At least, with the lane swap, your ADC will be able to farm top lane and together with the support, you should be able to crush the enemy top laner. So even if it will be tough for your own top laner, doing a lane swap at least puts your ADC in a good position to carry the game. It's true that you will probably lose the first Drakes, but in those circumstances, you would have lost it anyway if you didn't swap lanes. Doing a lane swap offers some other options. If you have a melee support that cannot really harass or poke the enemy top laner under his tower, but possess enough crowd controls to gank efficiently, you can decide to gank mid. This way you can try to have 2 winning lanes to compensate for the loss of the first Drakes. So in summary, try to swap lanes only as a last resort solution if both your top and bot lanes have pretty bad matchups. Make sure your top laner is strong and experienced enough to hold the bot tower as long as he can, and avoid getting crushed by the 2 other champs he's facing. Harass the opponent's top laner to shut him down and feed your AD carry to give him an increased chance to carry the game. Finally, experiment with lane swaps in low-stakes games to get familiar with it. Avoid doing it for the first time in a promotion game, for example. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it answered your questions about lane swaps. If you still have some questions, don't hesitate to post them in the comments and I will try to answer as soon as possible.